Alexandria, perched on Egypt's coast, has been a beacon of knowledge and culture for over 2,000 years. Its legendary library and the towering pharaohs once made it the envy of the ancient world. But today, the Mediterranean that gave Alexandria life threatens to reclaim it. The city's iconic corniche now stands as a fragile front line against rising seas and violent storms. Alexandria's foundations, steeped in history, are weakening under the pressures of a changing climate. The warnings are no longer whispers, they're the crash of waves and the fury of storms. The countdown for Alexandria has begun. Our planet is warming and the seas are rising. Melting ice sheets and thermal expansion are pushing the Mediterranean higher, faster than the global average. For Alexandria, built on a low-lying delta, this is an immediate threat. The gentle slope that once welcomed traders now offers no resistance to the encroaching sea. High tides and storm surges reach further inland, saturating ancient foundations with salt water. The city's geography, once its greatest asset, now makes it uniquely vulnerable. This is climate change in slow motion, a relentless, suffocating advance. The sea is not just at the city's gates, it's seeping under the door. Alexandria's relationship with the sea has changed forever. Alexandria's sea walls and breakwaters, built decades ago, are crumbling under the assault of stronger storms and rising tides. Designed for a different era, these defenses are now riddled with cracks and weaknesses. Patchwork repairs can't keep up with the scale of the threat. Each storm exposes their vulnerability, sending seawater cascading into the city. The barriers meant to protect now offer only a false sense of security. Without urgent reinforcement, these defenses may soon fail completely. The city's shield is on the verge of collapse. Alexandria faces another threat from below: subsidence. The Nile Delta, once replenished by silt, is now sinking as sediment is trapped upstream by the Aswan High Dam. Groundwater extraction and the weight of urban expansion accelerate the city's descent. Cracks appear in buildings and ancient ruins are inundated by rising groundwater. The land sinks as the sea rises, doubling the city's risk. This silent, invisible threat pulls Alexandria down while the waves attack from the front. The battle is being lost from both above and below. Alexandria's drainage system, built for a smaller city and a gentler climate, is overwhelmed. Heavy rains and rising seas flood the streets as old pipes clog and salt water intrudes. Water backs up, turning roads into canals and homes into islands. Salt water corrodes pipes, reducing their capacity and spreading flooding far from the coast. Stagnant water mixes with sewage, creating health crises and paralyzing the city. The city is drowning from the inside out. Infrastructure failure makes Alexandria profoundly vulnerable. As Alexandria's population grows, new developments sprawl into flood-prone areas. Wetlands and natural buffers are paved over, multiplying the city's risk. These new districts rely on the same failing infrastructure and defenses as the old. Short-term gains are prioritized over long-term safety, putting more people in harm's way. Families invest in homes on unstable ground, unaware of the danger beneath. When floods come, it's these communities that suffer most. Growth has become a source of vulnerability. Alexandria's winter storms, the nawat, are growing fiercer and more destructive. Supercharged by a warming climate, these storms now last longer and hit harder. Torrential rains and hurricane-force winds overwhelm the city's defenses. The 2015 storm turned the Corniche into a river, paralyzing Alexandria. Each storm tests the city's limits, exposing every weakness. The nawat are now a recurring threat, not just a seasonal event. For Alexandrians, winter brings fear, not just rain. Beneath the Mediterranean, tectonic plates grind and shift, threatening Alexandria with earthquakes. The city sits near active fault lines, and history remembers the devastation of the 365 AD quake and tsunami. Today, Alexandria's infrastructure is ill-prepared for seismic shocks. An earthquake could collapse buildings, rupture seawalls, and destroy drainage systems. The risk is compounded by the city's other vulnerabilities. While the sea erodes over decades, an earthquake could shatter Alexandria in minutes. The threat is sudden, catastrophic, and dangerously underestimated. The city is unprepared for the ultimate wildcard. Earthquakes beneath the sea can unleash tsunamis, walls of water racing toward Alexandria. The Hellenic arc has produced devastating tsunamis before, and the risk remains. A tsunami would overwhelm the city's defenses, surging miles inland and sweeping away everything in its path. The coastal plain would be submerged and public awareness is dangerously low. Without warning systems and evacuation plans, Alexandria would be defenseless. The threat is real, and preparation is everything. In the face of a tsunami, every second counts. Alexandria's vulnerability is amplified by decades of policy neglect. Environmental protections are weak, poorly enforced, or ignored for short-term gain. Natural buffers have been destroyed, and urban planning is fragmented. Threats are treated in isolation, with little coordination or long-term vision. Investment in science and monitoring is lacking, leaving the city reactive and unprepared. Neglect is as dangerous as any natural threat. Without leadership and vision, Alexandria's future is at risk. Time is running out for Alexandria. Every year of inaction brings the city closer to disaster. The cost of saving Alexandria is high, but the cost of failure is far greater. Displacement, lost heritage, and humanitarian crisis. Solutions exist: reinforced defenses, restored wetlands, modernized infrastructure, and strict regulations. Above all, saving Alexandria requires political will and global responsibility. The clock is ticking and tipping points are near. The question is not if, but whether we have the courage to act. To wait is to condemn this jewel to a watery grave. The time for action is now. Alexandria is more than a city, it's a living legacy of human achievement. Its fate mirrors that of countless coastal communities worldwide. What we do here sends a message. Will we protect our shared heritage, or watch it vanish? The science is clear, and the stakes are immense. The future of Alexandria rests in our hands. Watch, share, take action, before history sinks beneath the waves.